Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Happy Thursday. Just wanted to do a very quick review on a few things that have rocked my world, and I hope might rock your world as well. I am totally barefaced. Actually did like a triple, you know how they say do the double cleanse. Well, I did like a triple cleanse. Because I wanted to make sure that there was nothing on my eyes other than right before we turned on. I just put a little bit of eyeliner, blue, underneath my eyes, and this will make sense in just a moment. First off, I really wanted to get this one out to you because I was kind of struggling myself. I just ran out of my go-to mascaras, and usually it's Too Faced Better Than Sex or Huda's Falsies, and that's gone right now. So I thought, let me look up reviews on mascaras and see what everybody's doing in the world today, because I'm sure there are new formulations and the tubing ones and the voluptuous ones, and people are, I noticed there's a lot of there's a lot of combinations that people are putting together because they can't find the one mascara that's going to give them everything that they want. So I figured, all right, let me see what I can find. And then if I can't, I too will become a makeup combo layerer and layer my mascaras to get that look that I had been getting from the OGs of Too Faced Better Than Sex, which is still out there now with a primer, and I'll explain that later, but I have used primers before and I think they're fabulous. I'm really excited to see what they came out with, but I figured let's try some new things first and then we'll see if we even need to go back. And here we go. So I have nothing on my lashes, literally nothing at all. I try to get any residue off really hard, you know. Yeah, I'm getting veneers, okay? Who isn't these days? If you can afford it, they're pricey. I'm half done, so I'm not gonna hold up my life while this is being done. And if you want, I'll even film it getting done if you guys are curious as to how this happens. And some of them will be caps, like half of my mouth already done, and some of them will be veneers. But that is not the topic of discussion of the day. All right. And also a special review, which I've never seen done before, so I hope you guys are excited to see it. But I will start to review tanning salon lotions. Now, some of our tanning salons are offering samples, but I just figure, why not? I do it all the time. I hadn't been tanning for a while, so this is kind of me getting back into it. This is a little bit of what I have to show off a little bit in a minute, but let's start with the mascara, not to get taken too much by surprise, because I was kind of shook. I really thought I'd go in watching the reviews as you were doing with me, and I'd find everything I was looking for, and I was shook at the results, which I'm planning on showing you. So how's everybody's day going to this point? Because I want to make sure and check in with you. How is everyone holding up for fall? How is the weather by you? Is it miserable? Is it nice? Is it still sunny? You know, I'm just curious how everything's going in the world. And I want to know what you people want to see. What do you want reviewed? What can you not afford to go out and find out the hard way that it really wasn't what you expected, or don't have time to have to bring that item back, sadly, with the walk of shame? Because it took me years to figure out you could take makeup back. Not that I have every intention of doing that. So anyhow, first off, I watched a review, tons of them, and a lot of people were raving about Gwen Stefani and her Give. I believe it's Give by Gwen Stefani. I have it here, Can't Stop Staring. This is the darkest color that they offer, which to me is what I look for in a mascara. Let me know if you want to see browns. This is like the darkest black. So I thought for sure I was going to go home and be in love with this mascara. But let's just try it on and see what happens here. So it's got a price point at Sephora of $20. So it's not the worst, but it's not cheap for mascara. I saw the brush, which is super unique, and I thought I was going to love it. Having Huda had a brush not identical but similar for lengthening. And I need length. So I'm putting it on. Yeah, I'm getting a little everywhere, but again, that's part of the problem with the brush. But I thought it would be super separating, especially with this little end, this tip on the end, which is super cool. And as you can see, it is building my lashes up. So we're seeing length. And then I went back in and tried to separate, and I'm making a mess. And I don't usually make a mess, so I'm like, what's going on here? It's not looking clumpy, but it is adding a bit of length, but nothing in the way of volume. And I was like, wait a second, I'm supposed to love this mascara. Everyone says this is the mascara to love, right? And if you like volume, and I figured if I just kept building, I would get the result. So here's nothing. And here's, 1 coat, 2 coats, 3 coats. And as much as it doesn't make me look like I have spidery eyes, not badly, it's mascara. What are we going to do? And I know how to apply. You're supposed to shake it from underneath. And I mean, yes, there is length. I will give them that. But I'm not seeing a lot of volume. And I figured, okay, I've done the research. I don't want to try every single identical mascara. I don't want to go back to the old ones. I want to see what's new and exciting. And yes, the little tip can be like, you can go back through and you can separate. So that's nice. I'm not going to lie. But again, I wanted volume and length. How many of us want volume and length in our mascara? I didn't get it. So I'm sorry, Gwen. But, though this is lovely, if you just need length and it doesn't give you spider eyes, it's really getting really personal here. But I really want to give you a good look, an honest look without any nonsense, any, adjustments. So I said, all right, I'm going to go in and I'm going to do what everyone's doing now. So $20 already. And now I march myself over to my local drugstore. And I'm trying to find you guys my receipts because I want to give you the right price. So everyone was raving, and I'm sorry, I thought I had it out. But I'm a human being and we make mistakes. And no, I just happen to have hit that twice. So, all right, here we go. I go back in and I spend another, let's see, where are we at here? $10, I believe, on the Ultimate OG Maybelline Voluminous Mascara because I heard fabulous things about this with volume. So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna combine mascaras and I'm gonna see if I can get the result that I had gotten with Falsies with Huda and Better Than Sex with, Too Faced. But I want to see these new formulas and I want to see how the OG Maybelline, it's you know, they come out with some great drops for Halloween, but that's another story. So I got Colossal in the darkest black I could find. And now here I decide to look at the brush. You can see a brush like this is usually going to be volume. You know, it's very chunky compared to like the others. So here we go. And I'm thinking I'm going to get like the best look ever because I'm spoiled. And I really, how many times, let's see, have we gone over this? I found the formula to be very drying. And like, I really, really tried to make it work. And anybody who has had a whoops with mascara, you go back in afterwards you let it dry. Go back in with a Q-tip and just roll it over the top. It's not the end of the world. Or you can use concealer, depending on where you got it. Don't smudge it until it's dry. And then it really does. It comes just right off. You just roll it with that. But okay. I am not satisfied. I am not going to lie. I'm sitting here going, what am I doing wrong? I tried the volume first, and I tried Gwen Stefani's Give again. I tried so hard to make the combination of two of the best not drugstore and drugstore work, because I heard that if you can't make one, do both, then you'll be happy. I'm not happy. So sadly, I really had great hopes. I was so excited, and you know how we get something, we think we're going to have the best luck in the world. But I did go back to Sephora, and disappointed as I was, I happened to go by, and you know, we've heard of this product before. Let me get you the details on this because I want to give you the proper information, because I was traumatized by thinking I was getting the best in the world. So, all right. Here's what's happened to me. All right. Oh, I'm saying all right. Now I guess we have to start with the all right. So at least it's not ums. Remember, giveaway. You can count these little words. However, I found Milk Makeup had come out with mascara, and I've never tried their mascara. How many people have tried Milk Makeup's mascara? Because we hear about the primers and other drops, but I haven't heard a lot about their mascaras. So I looked into it, and it is Milk Makeup Kush. And it was, let me just give you a little detail. I got the smaller one, having been traumatized. So I got 4 milliliters or 0.13 fluid ounces. This is the miniature of the two. Okay, so that's what we're looking at, the mini. They have a larger one, and I just didn't know if I wanted to like lose another 20 bucks, 30 bucks, and I didn't know what to expect, I'll be honest. It's evidently a Sephora bestseller, and it has a lot going for it. All right, I will say, let me just show you. Number one, well, most important. I mean, the details are the details. The devil's in the details. Look at that brush. Whoa. Hello. Can you say volume? But I noticed at the store, I believe it's got like the silk strands in it for additioning. I can't speak. That's how shook I am over this. Now, in one little swipe, it's already now blown away the promise of voluminous lashes and length like I have never seen, including falsies, including Better Than Sex, which I really do enjoy. I haven't tried their primer, fair, But a primer really is just an undercoat that's going to tube over your lashes, and then you're going to be coating the primer with your, and they say to go under, down. I mean, I'm trying to give you like the best look at this. I mean, I was shaken. I can't get close enough so you guys can really see. I mean, I'm pulling my eyeballs up to compare. Now, where we have volume on one side, absolutely undeniably, we have volume and, we have length on one side with two separate mascaras, length. And on the other side, I have one mascara that volume, length, doesn't look like my eyes turn to spiders. I mean, need I really say more? Does anybody really want to hear more about this? I mean, this is like a few quick out, one and done, out the door. And it's got a very, very the brush itself is an enjoyable aesthetic. And you see, even if you keep going, because I mean, you can keep building these lashes to where they're touching my eyebrows without any struggle at all. And it's a very comfortable brush, very pretty aesthetic. I mean, it's very luxury. It feels nice in your hands. I mean, some people really do care about this. I mean, the box looks like this, and they did no sort of like photo editing on their claims. They are, in fact, and it says it all over, vegan, I believe cruelty-free, and honestly, I'm in love. And that's one mascara that cost me $15, as opposed to two mascaras that cost me well over $30. And I'm sorry, I really wish I could have loved. I really wanted to like this because it was so highly raved and ranted about. They both were. They're both well, this is new, but this is classic. And this one just was very drying. It didn't give the volume that I really expected. And even with a combination of a lengthening mascara, I struggled with not getting it all over. And I did this just because I wanted you guys to see just how much length in a few minutes you could get. I really am not doing it justice. I wish there was like a better way of like measuring how high your lashes could go. But I mean, really, if you keep 4 applications and it looks like I'm wearing fake lashes, which I love, as if you saw my lash comparison video, and I'm in love. So for $15, I was able to get this. Now, I'm not sure, this is for the mini, so I can check for you guys and see if I can find a price. Of course, the larger size is going to be a little more pricey. I mean, you're going to get more products, right? I mean, makes sense. I know they're clean. I know they're fragrance free. I know they're vegan, volumizing, without parabens, without silicones. And it is amazing. And if you're looking for volume with lengthening without looking like a spider, and having the opportunity to get a smaller size to give it a shot if you're not sold by the end of this, I highly recommend. I'm trying to see if I can get Milk's larger size. This way I can give you a price on that too. It's just being difficult. There we go. Okay, let's give you the larger size. Now again, like, I am not sponsored. Okay, I'm spending my own money on this stuff. So, okay, $28 for the larger size. And for that, you get, let me make sure what I'm saying before I open my mouth, 34 fluid ounces as opposed to 13 fluid ounces, which is what this is. But I'll be honest, it took so little to do the job of 2 others. And if you guys can't see the difference, I mean, even I can on camera, and I'm shocked. So I'm hoping that, I'm excited. I can't wait to try more of their products. But I just really wanted to show you that mascara drop because it's really exciting. They have it at Kohl's Sephora, they have it at regular Sephora, and you one stop, one and done. Didn't really like having to go to a drugstore and Sephora to get a mascara, but I was going to yield and do it. But ladies and gentlemen, if you look close, zoom in on it. I mean, I don't think I could have gotten closer to the screen to show you how lovely, and it feels nice in the hand. Let's try the bottom lashes. That I didn't even get to do. Let's see what happens. Okay, this is my first time playing with the volume. I mean, the bottom. I'm misspeaking constantly tonight. I'm sorry, but right away, guys, look at that. One swipe. I mean, and yet they're not stuck together. They're not smudging. So they're not going to ruin a look if we go under our eyes. And come on. If you want, I'll do the under eye with the other ones just to see if we can see a difference. I see length, but no volume. And what's the point of mascara if it doesn't make our eyes pop? That's what mascara is for, at least in my book. We need to bring out our eyes. Some of us, love our eyes. I love my eyes. I would say they're probably my best genetic feature. I don't know. And now I'm doing the Maybelline over it, and it is dry. It's actually feeling awkward. Again, this is a volume brush, but so is Milk's, and it extends. It does have little microfibers, I believe, but look at that. Come on. I mean, there really is no contest, and it was not uncomfortable to work with. I am 4 nothing. My proportions are tiny, so you're not going to have a problem with your taking the time to do a fabulous eye look and then getting it everywhere. And yet I struggled with the other 2, sadly. I really wanted to like them, but them's the breaks, I guess. What are we gonna do? So that being said, I'd like to bring you the rest of my Sephora haul rather quickly, but I don't want to rush through it, so I'm gonna let you go for tonight. I'm going to drop this so that you guys can make an informed decision on your mascaras. Again, at least $30 right here, and I'm not happy. We already have one that's a dry formula. It's going to dry out quicker, and I had to go to 2 separate stores to get not even the same effect as the Milk mascara. I don't know why we haven't heard more about this, but I'm bringing it to you. And I hope that this helps somebody else who's out there on the hunt for something new and doesn't want to go back to the old and curious about new formulas. And here we are. I found something new and exciting for me and didn't have to revert back because I had the old ones in my hands, and I would have had to bought 2. I would have had to bought the primer and the old Better Than Sex to see how that worked out, which would have cost me more. And then, of course, I loved Huda's falsies because it came with a volume and a length side, both on the same tube. But the amount of, makeup in that tube, a lot smaller because it wasn't a combination. However, I can't really say bad things about it. I really do love it, but this is going to be my go-to mascara from now on. I want to go back and get the larger size. I'm excited. And that's what you should be when you spend your hard-earned money on makeup. It should make you excited and confident and just pep in your step. All right, ladies and gentlemen, and everyone in the world that happened to tune in and take their 25 going on 26 minutes out of their day, I really appreciate it. Maybe you could hit me up with a like or a follow or something like that, a subscribe. That would be fabulous. I really appreciate it, considering I am just a real person like you are, and I'm trying to bring you real, true reviews, honest reviews, hands down, and just trying to save you the aggravation that I went through myself in finding out that something that I saw a review on, I trusted the person that reviewed it, and for them, maybe it was fabulous. I'm not really sure how that worked out, that I got such a different result, but I can see it, and it makes me happy, and that's what makeup is about. It's joy. So, all right, I'm going to say goodnight, and I'll be back very, very soon. I owe you guys a look from the Natasha Denona palette, and I want to show you the rest of my haul because we have some really exciting other options that have nothing to do with mascara. I've had enough mascara on my eyes in the last few weeks to rave about, and this was the all-time heavy championship I can't speak winner, but my eyes are like, please don't put another mascara on me. I can't take the confusion. So, Milk. I don't know, is that coming there backwards on you? Anybody know how to fix that? Because I'm not used to filming on this phone. But you do with what you have. And I will say, there are no false claims with Milk makeup. Thank you. You saved me. Milk, you saved me. Because I almost settled, and we shouldn't have to settle for that kind of money. All right. Good night, all. Good day. Have a great week. A great weekend. A holiday's coming up. Halloween's coming up. We got to get ready for the holiday parties. We need to know what's what by then, and I'm trying to bring that to you. I have some really other exciting, fun things to show you. So I hope you're excited, because I'm excited, and that means it's really good stuff, and it's accessible. All right. Adios, vayos con Dios, au revoir, and bonsoir. Thank you for tuning in. I really do appreciate it, and I appreciate you.